Hey Degens, welcome back. I'm Anoki Noel, and today we're watching more One Piece. And I've come to the realization that I just am not going to be okay. There's no amount of time or processing that will make this okay. I've taken so many notes. There's so many different things that I don't even know how to verbalize yet. And I've taken a good amount of time off not watching One Piece. Honestly, I don't understand how people would watch this back to back to back without really sitting down and having some food for thought with this arc. Granted, I watch this anime like with a microscope on. I take so many notes. I make content. I talk about it. I live and breathe One Piece. And I'm still I'm still speechless. I do want to say though, I think it's really interesting to see Shanks and how he shines and what he stands for. In a ways like Whitebeard, but there's something different. There's something very, very different about Shanks. I don't really know what his end goal is, but there's just a lot to digest here. And also, I still can't believe Law rolled up. And guys, I'm such a fake fan. I had this jewelry company send me some One Piece stuff, and I love this Law ring. I wear it all the time. I don't even know if I really like the guy that much. I will say, as of late, I think I like that guy. I don't think he's a bad guy. He's got a sick design. Yeah, I will call myself out on that one. Anyways, I also want to apologize for this fan, and if my face looks really sweaty, the Midwest is going through the worst heat wave ever. I feel like I am walking in a hot tub when I go outside. It is so humid, it is so hot, my air conditioning can barely keep up. I am on meds that make me heat sensitive, so if you hear this fan, I'm so sorry. This is the only way I can watch One Piece before I leave for Anime Expo. That being said, I guess we can approach on how Luffy is going. I'm trying really not to cry in this intro. But that being said, I want to see how Luffy gets out of this and is okay. Exactly what what is Law gonna do? Is he genuinely gonna do some type of wacko surgery with this devil fruit? Is that truly who he is? And like, where do we even go from here? I mean, Luffy is at most rock bottom possible. I mean, he lost his brother right in front of his eyes. Best of his knowledge, his crew's just dead. Your friend made such a great sacrifice for what? And so much more. There's just so much more to all of this. And my heart hurts so bad just thinking about it. So I think I'm just gonna press the play button. But before we start today's episode, if you guys want to watch bonus content, check out my Patreon. If you like the edited down version, check out my YouTube members. Both of those places get content well in advance before anybody else does. But if you want to keep watching for free, then do so. Just make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Maybe even check out my vlog channel or my other social media. All of those things are free and help keep the channel going so I can keep watching anime with you. All right, let's get to the episode. Man, I mean, like, that is so fucking crazy. I mean, it's not true. I want to say, like, yeah, it's kind of true, but it's truly not. Like, this outcome, the safety of humans in this battle, not the Navy, not the pirates, but the humans truly have only been secured because of Shanks literally laying that shit down and standing up behind Kobe, by the way. I mean, I feel like Shanks was going to do that anyways, but the fact that Kobe actually did use his voice is... I still don't really know how I feel about that. Maybe we can talk more about Kobe later, but he just, I don't feel like is a good Navy rival for Luffy, and it's a little upsetting. I am proud of Kobe for speaking up, though, even though it was a little senseless and he put his life on the line. He did use his voice, and I can genuinely respect that so much. And the fact that Shanks kind of pretty much backed him up on that one was incredible. But the fact that the Navy is throwing out the narrative and the sheer fact that it's like, oh yeah, we beat up all of them, got rid of every single one of them, and everybody in the Navy fought with pride and justice, and they left people to die on the battlefield because they were just blood hungry. And I mean, granted, that's kind of like both sides too. That's not just the Navy, but it's just like kind of sickening to think what is being told versus what is the honest truth. And granted, like, this is what they're going to tell the civilians, you know, so there's no panic, there's no confusion, because how do you roll up and be like, yep, Shanks actually, red hair pirates rolled up and said, let's put an end to this and made a deal. I don't know. It's just it's a little nauseating, especially knowing more and more and being revealed to more and more the corruption and the propaganda and everything from the Marines. It's just I guess from the world government more so. I'm just nauseated. God, what a good black and white description of soldiers and propaganda, Oda. Holy fucking shit. Seeing exactly how those soldiers were on the battlefield and the horrors that they went up against as normal fucking men, to the soldier wishing that he could join them one day. And again, not to like mix and compare and overlap animes, but it's literally very much reminded me of the sentiment of Eren Yeager in Attack on Titan when he saw saw the scouts come back from a mission and he's like, I can't wait to become a scout and I can't wait to go beyond the walls and adventure. It's like, honey, that is not something you actually want to do. Yuck. I just like, it's sad. I feel like it's appropriate to feel relief that a war is over and to be happy that it's over. Like, that response is appropriate. It's so uncanny how everything is so joyful, cheerful, and everybody's celebrating, but I just have this knot in my stomach. Oh, they're here actually watching this shit. Damn! That's fucking crazy. That means Law was out there with them watching all of this shit happening, and he was the one that made the fucking move as went, fuck it, I'm gonna go save Luffy. He made that split decision right there with in front of everybody. That's wow. I don't even know what to make of that yet. Oh. Dude, he's already putting bets on Blackbeard. Still interested on Bonnie. It's all his fault. Wait, what? Dude, Bonnie is just so interesting to me. She keeps saying things that don't make any sense because I remember her looking at the war cameras and the pacifistas and crying. Now it's whose fault? Gotta write this down. Whoever him is in the new world, though. I'm so confused what any of that means, but I think it's like very purposeful that that narrative and that mood and that search for said person is important to Bonnie. I feel like Bonnie has been highlighted in a different way than the rest of the new pirates, in a different way than Law and Kid have been highlighted. Law, Kid, and Luffy kind of seem like top three big dogs kind of really butting heads as rivals, right? And with very, very different personalities, very vastly different personalities, where Bonnie has been highlighted not as, I mean, yes, a contender, but not a competitor, if that makes sense. And she seems to have some sort of underlying importance, maybe, or a story that will lead into the next arc. I don't know. You keep getting bits and stuff all the way from Sabaobi Island, Sabubble Island, Sabaobi. Girl, who's to say what that island's name really is? Does it matter? Does it matter if I can say it or not? Be honest with me. But I don't know. I'm sorry I keep pausing and yapping. I'm just trying to really keep my shit together, bro. Yeah, he's talking about Law. Oh, he's known for his cruelty. What does he want from Luffy then? That's incredible. That is a huge confirmation that the person that Roger has been searching for is Luffy, which makes sense. Main character has the Will of D in his name, right? Monkey D. Luffy. I feel like there's no way that he's not that person. And the fact that when he reads the stars, it never fails. And the fact that his odds of dying are never zero. Like him being alive, like it never reaches zero is incredible. Oh, okay. What's going on now? Egotistical Kid. Oh, bro already wants to fight Blackbeard. Whitebeard, red hair, Kaido, Big Mom. Oh no, we know about Kaido. We did know about Kaido. Wait, hold on. There are 4 emperors. I had Whitebeard, Shanks, Kaido, and the 4th one is Big Mom. I did not know the 4th one. Okay. Well, Whitebeard's dead, so how does an emperor get replaced? Is there a system for that, or is it quite literally like who has power and who rules? Interesting. I don't think I like Kid at all. Oh my god. No, I'm literally gonna fucking throw up if Vivi is here. If I get to see Vivi or anybody like that, like reaction to Luffy, I will throw up. And I feel like this is such a normal citizen response. You know, I mean, like the sentiment of like the fact that like so many facts are left out. I mean, it's true, it's real, and a reality, you know, and the fact that like whenever like the government can give you any type of security or a blanket or just like to turn your head and just look at the good, like that's such a scary notion that is so deliberately like on purpose. And of course, that's what you want to give your citizens so they continue to trust you and feel safe with you and to move forward. And I mean, like, ultimately, it's like the idea of the Navy is not inherently bad, it's the corruption that goes beyond it. So it's like people want to believe in the good, and it's hard to snuff out the corruption and go against it. I mean, like, we've seen to a whole new extent with this last arc in Marineford, like, and how complicated it all is. And it's always that complicated, if not more complicated. Yep, and this is where everybody wants to be the next Whitebeard. The confirmation of the One Piece. The second confirmation of the One Piece being real brings a whole second wind to some of these pirates. Oh, this is in the New World. Oh, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Oh, Boa. Oh, huge. That's actually crazy. Okay, girl, what does that mean? What do you mean everything you... Yeah. And I'm sure, like, when you recover from a large injury or, like, surgery or anything, like a sickness, like, your mental matters a lot. Your mentality, the way you think, the way you persevere, the want to get better, the determination is also a huge factor. And just knowing that I know he has none of that right now is heartbreaking. Oh my god, Eva's good. Oh. Oh, Luffy allowed all those people to live out their dreams. Oh, even though he failed, they're so proud of him. And they're so worried about him. Of course. Company Mugiwara. I'm trying so hard not to bawl my eyes out, bro. Oh, girl. Yeah. That's so interesting. The fact that he's like, oh, I can come up with the motivation, I can do this. Like, bro, the fact that like he did that on instinct and on thought was kind of insane. I mean, like, I can respect it, but there's no way that there's not a deeper motive or something that he may want, or maybe like a return favor later down the road. I'm not sure. Oh my god, is that Jimbe? Jimbo. Wait, Jimbe knows who he is. Oh, the fact that Jimbe just lost protection over like Fishman Island due to like, I know Whitebeard was protecting that. It was very much well said, and all of the lead up showing how fishmen are treated, how it's the only way into the New World, and so on, and the way his heart hurts, and how he lost Ace, he lost Whitebeard, he watched so much shit crumble in front of him, and the fact that at the end of the day, he is still worried and he's still empathizing with Luffy, and he cannot rest rest until he knows he's okay because he is so worried. And he's like, I feel so awful right now and I hurt and I can't even imagine what he feels and how he, God, what an empathetic being Jimbe is. What an empathetic king that man is. Like, there is no reason for him to push so hard for Luffy. There really isn't. But he sees something in him and he has listened to Ace. He listened to what Ace said and he even said he wasn't going to do it. I mean, he's doing this all of his own volition and it's just, God, I just want to know more and more and more about Jimbe. To be in a position where like you're a minority and you're hated on and you're seen as like less than equal than the people around you consistently. And for the fact that he is still so caring and empathetic and aware and listens to his surroundings says so much about him as a person. And I can't wait to learn more about Jimbe.
ルフィの生存が政府にバレては必ず追っ手がかかる。わらわたちが尿ヶ島でかくまおう。
Man, I mean, that has to be the best option, no? But I don't know if Law will agree with that. Are we reflecting? Are we finally making decisions here, Sengoku? Like, what have we learned from all this? What is your role? What is the point?
マゼランは無事なのか。体が動けば自決しかねない精神状態と。
I mean, that's a valid response.
レベル6の状況は特にひどく、まさに惨劇。
Interesting.
惨劇。
Yeah, what does a disaster entail?
その檻の中で一丁殺し合いしてみねえか。生き残った奴らを俺の仲間としてシャワへ出してやろう。
Bro said deathmatch. If you win, you can be free. You can be free. That's fucking crazy. He is so fucking insane, dude. He is so much talk and almost no fucking bite. Granted, he has the ability to bite. He has very powerful devil fruits, but in almost every situation, all he does is fucking yap his fucking jaw like he is the bestest, the strongest, the coolest, the whatever, always on top, number one. And granted, he does have the ability. He has broken fucking powers. I don't know how the fuck he stole that devil fruit. That shit doesn't make any sense to me. Let's be so for real. I just don't understand where all of this comes from. Like, all of this empty confidence comes from.
最悪の囚人たちの中からエリスグリのメンバーを連れ出したというわけか。はい。ですが、連れ出された囚人は
Okay, so this is who was added to his team. I see. We were shown this already.
世界政府よりこのレベル6の件は包み隠せと。これ以上
Oh, is this a good realization moment for him?
に関わりますので。
Yeah, okay.
ふざけるな。
You know what? This moment actually kind of saved Sengoku's character to an extent. Maybe not saved, but put it in a much better perspective for me. Because in my mind, I'm like, what is your fucking point? Like, you know the corruption. You've seen the corruption. You progressively see how it continues to get worse and worse and worse with each cover up. Like, how can you go and have all this shit happen and like also not make the right humanity calls for your men to retreat, to do this, to do that? Like, I get nobody's perfect and people can get caught up in war and shit. And I mean, you can already tell he was kind of a empathetic person in the sense that he did stop Garp. Granted, I mean, you can't have Garp beaten up on other Marines and stuff like that, but like the fact that he knows what Garp's capable of and let him take that punch from Luffy and aided Garp in that request to hold him down, and the fact that he is so fucking pissed off that like he's like, the citizens are in danger. We need to take care of this. We need to make action now. I need a wanted poster now. This is our plan. This is our action. We need to take care of this. I don't want innocent people getting hurt. You can see that that was his thought process, right? And you can see the anger and how fucked up the whole cover-up situation is. Like, that shows you like he is still quite very much human, where Inu does not seem that way. You know, it's like, I don't know what I'm trying to say other than the fact that like he is more human than I think I originally recognized or have said before. I like the morally gray aspect of these characters being more and more human in that sense. No, bro. More and more pacifistas. Dude, what is he fighting the pacifistas?
Doflamingo.
Oh shit, is he fucking ending his ass here?
お前はもう七部会の将
Oh, he's making an executive decision here. He said, fuck you, I'm just gonna kill you here.
って方が格好がつくだろう。政府に消されたってのよりよ。
Whoa.
差し金だ。戦国か。いや、
No.
もっと上だ。
Wait, what the fuck? What connections do you have higher up than fucking Sengoku? Aren't you supposed to answer to Sengoku? Is that not how that fucking works? Holy shit, this corruption keeps getting crazier and crazier and crazier. Okay, so this means that Doflamingo has a connection above Sengoku, like skipping his whole ass boss, bro. And like the fact that he isn't even disclosing who it is. He's like, oh, someone higher up. Granted, knowing how fucking wacko weirdo he is, this could just be a lie. But that's fucking crazy, dude. What are we doing back in the West Blue? Oh yeah. Okay, well, that will happen. Dude, you can just see the world just getting turned upside fucking down after Whitebeard's death. Like, this is how significant he was.
頂上戦争よりおよそ2週間が過ぎ、世界各地にその影響が現れ始める。
Yeah, I mean, not only are like safe havens that he created are being destroyed, but like the fact that a lot of these pirates are getting a second wind into wanting to find the One Piece. It's kind of ironic that a pirate's death kind of turned like the world into some type of anarchy, you know? Just absolute unbalance.
向かいのクジャの海賊船と合流し
Oh, my poor baby.
あとのことは任せてみるけど、いいかしら、ジンベエ。ああ、せめてこのままルフィ君の回復まで見届けよ。
The fact that he's gonna watch over him until he's better.
それにしてもバナータとは不思議な縁ね。
そうじゃな。同じ世界一の大監獄インペルダウンに収監されていたとはいえ、もしルフィ君と出会わなければ、わしら二人。
That's true.
あなたとも別れがたいけど、バターシには王国で帰りを待つ多くの。
I hope we see Eva again. I love this diva. I love this queen. He is just so fucking iconic, and I can't wait to see more. And I love the fact that, like, on the lows, like, at first glance, Eva and Jimbe just do not seem like they would be friends or they would work together. But the more you think about it, like, the more their friendship and alliance with each other just makes so much fucking sense, dude.
がいるダブル。くれぐれも麦わらボーイの。
Aww.
お前と出会ったおかげで長年の夢が叶いそうだぜ。
The fact that, like, he's just not awake, he's not well, and they're still so grateful and saying thank you, literally cheering him on in the same way that Bon Clay did. Girl, what is going on? Oh, wait, did he wake up? I mean, like, how is he supposed to feel? Oh, the fact that he woke up and is wondering where his brother is. Like, that's how you know how much mental distress he is in. I have had awful days and have woken up in the morning and just can't even remember what happened the day before. And, like, I know that's probably so relatable and something your brain does to try to protect yourself from trauma. And the fact that he's still at this point in denial and still doesn't understand and still cannot fathom the idea of the fact that he held his dying brother in his arms.
それより姉様、ちゃんとお食事を。
そうよ、姉様。島に帰ってからほとんど何も口にしてないじゃない。
そうじゃ、ルフィもさぞ空腹のことじゃろ。
Girl, take care of yourself. I know you're concerned about him, but also you need to take care of yourself.
泣く子も気絶する海賊女帝が恋は。しかし、インペルダウン、海軍本部。
Yeah, I mean, like, the fact that, like, she really does need to take a step back and realize, like, the feat that Luffy went on, conquered and came out alive. Barely, but he did. And that in its sense should have been, like, impossible. Like, everything that he claimed that he wanted to do, he almost did. At the very last moment, he almost saved his brother. He was so fucking close. He really, truly was. That is not his fault. It's not Luffy's fault at all. But the fact that he got that far and came back alive is a miracle in itself. Bro, did Luffy break their fucking submarine?
Jimbe もいないみたいだけど。
Hey, where did Jimbe go?
しかしよ、男が尿ヶ島に踏み込んだら石になって帰れねって聞いてるけど、命をかける価値があるかもな。
Crazy. Crazy for saying that.
夢の女人国。ちょっとだけでも。
Dude, I can't with these guys.
死ぬぞ、お前バカだな。
You're gonna die, idiot.
会えねえかな。
I like that he at least thought in a bear's head.
ほんとすいません。
Oh, is he holding his hat? Oh, he can tell there's significance with that hat for sure. Or what is he, rampaging? Is he just trying to get his emotions out? Dude, he does not know how to process any of these emotions. And this is what rock bottom looks like, bro.
やっぱり夢見てたかな。
Oh, no, he knows it's not a dream. He's just trying really hard.
Luffy.
Oh. Like, the way he's genuinely trying to, like, process all of this trauma and everything that happened. Like, the fact that, like, he doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know what happened. And he's trying to put all the puzzle pieces together. And as the memories come back, they're just, like, absolutely unbearable. They hurt so bad. Dying of a broken heart is a real fucking thing, dude. And not only does he have, like, mortal wounds he's genuinely trying to heal. Not only should he be dead right now, but, like, that mental and emotional pain hurts probably way more than any scratch, bruise, anything on him. Like, it's just any wound. Like, he doesn't want to remember this, and this is going to be so vivid in his memory for so long. Like, the way he's trying to emotionally regulate himself by just, like, being so physical with everything, too. When he's not even capable of doing that. Like, he's on pure fucking adrenaline right now. Like, Jimbe, bro, I need your wise ass to give him some peace, some help.
俺がこのまま死んだらよ。悪いけど弟のことを気にかけてる。
戦争は終わった。エースさんはもう。
言うな！何も言うな！
He doesn't want to face the reality right now. He can't.
ちぎれるほどつねった夢なら覚めるはずだ
He knows. He just can't accept it.
ねえんだろ
His voice actor's so good.
エースは死んだんだろ
ああ、死んでしもうた。
次に会うときは海賊の高みだ。高みへ。
Oh, Luffy. The fact that his first... Oh, I have so much respect for Jimbe because he does not have to be obligated to take care of Luffy, and he's made that decision to help him, and thank God Jimbe is there because he can't do this on his own. He needs guidance, he needs help, he needs reassurance, he needs to face the truth, but he also needs to do it so gently. The fact that he could not accept it, the fact that Luffy woke up in a rampage going, this can't be it, this can't be real, I'm in a nightmare, this isn't it. The fact that where is Ace? Where is Ace? He's trying to emotionally regulate himself, he's on a rampage, he's just on pure adrenaline, emotion, acting with no logical thought or even, I don't even know how he can move like that. And the fact that he's like, I have pinched my skin so hard, I've bled, I know this is not a dream. And the fact that Jimbe had the courage and to be the one to confirm that with Luffy is just so important, that that happened and that he could be there for that and agree with the harsh reality and let him know that is a thing. The fact that Luffy's brain quite literally tried to block that out, and as memory and memory and memory came into him, he was in so much agony and pain. That is PTSD. That is something that he is going to relive over and over and over and over again. And you can tell that he blames himself. You can tell that he is so hurt over it and he just cannot even comprehend. I mean, in his head, like, there's no crew. My dream is dead. My brother is dead. My friend that believed in me and sacrificed his life to save my brother is dead. He did it for Nai. Like, there's so much sacrifice that has happened to no completion of the goal. And Luffy can only blame himself, even though it is not his fault. And I just, like, I don't even know how you keep moving forward. I don't. And I think that's why I admire and I love Robin as a character so much, and I can really relate to hers because she gave up. She did. She was so over it. and then she saw an opportunity to persevere and to live and to move forward, and she took that opportunity. And I can really relate to that, and losing someone so close to you. And I don't know if you've ever watched anybody actually genuinely die of a heartbreak, but it is the most heart-wrenching thing to experience in your lifetime. When you care about somebody and you watch them die of heartbreak and they're in pain. I mean, genuinely, like, when you care about someone and they're hurting so bad emotionally, there's nothing you can do to help that, really. There isn't, but you can only be there and be an ear and do whatever they need you to do. But like, that is a wound that emotional wounds and mental wounds are so deep. Sometimes they never get healed. God, this is such a pivotal moment for Luffy's character. Like, this may change who he is. This is going to be something that will be very interesting to see how Oda portrays Luffy and progressing and learning to maybe not even heal from this wound, but how he manages it. You know, how does Luffy manage to keep pushing forward and to keep going? Like, why? I hope he finds out that his crew is okay, and I hope he can go to his friends. And I know his crews, the moment they hear about this war and what has happened, I know they are going to feel so guilty and so sad that they could not be there for him, because Luffy's always been there for them. And I know I've said that multiple times, but I just, there's so much, like, it goes so deep, bro. It's so deep, bro. And I know if you're watching all the way up until this point, I just don't have to tell you that. If you watched through my ending commentary, you know that. That's just a fact. I just, obviously, like, I've not held my dying sibling in my arms, but watching a loved one die of a heartbreak is just such an experience that can't even be, like, explained. To watch somebody go through that. I'm not saying Luffy's gonna die, but like, you can just, I don't know, you can just see it. You can see, like, that would be a possibility. Like, if he gave up right now, like, that's how he would die. It's admirable how Luffy perseveres every time, and it's just unfathomable on how he does persevere through this. Now, I just don't see it. But I gotta keep watching. But it is actually 6:30 in the morning and I haven't slept yet. I waited for it to get cool in my office because my office doesn't get very well air conditioning, and it's 1 million degrees outside and it's 82 degrees in my house. I have the fan going. So I'm gonna go get some sleep so I can watch some more tomorrow. But I think this was a good bite-sized piece to get back to. A lot of things for me to think about, talk about tomorrow, between how the world has pivoted with Whitebeard being gone and Luffy's new challenge. It's a lot. And the continued corruption from the world government. Ugh. Anyways, sorry I rambled a lot that episode. There's so many little things. But thank you guys so much for watching this episodes with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.